Please, for once in your life, just tell me the truth. Why don't you want me to find Liz's baby?
She's dead. It's my fault.
What did she say?
She's decided not to exhume Hunter's body. I'm sure you can understand, but Goldie does not want his remains disturbed.
Is there anything you want to tell me?
I murdered Declan. That's who you'll find down there in Hunter's grave.
Oh, stop. Wait, what did he just say to you? He's just confessed to murder.
Found a body. Bring me Beau Ramsey. I want this wrapped up at the end of the day.
Beau, what did you tell Zoe?
Get up before everyone sees you. We're going out and you're going to tell me everything about Liz's baby.
How could you confess without speaking to me first?
I told Zoe it was self-defense.
We were in the clear, Beau. Hunter's body wasn't going to be exhumed.
What?
I was with Sally when she told Zoe no. But now they know there's a body down there. They don't need the family's permission. They're going to be coming after me when they find out it was my dad.
I'll say it was all me. But listen, the reason why I asked you here is because I might have told Zoe that I didn't act alone.
Could you do that?
I'll say that she misheard me. Right? Diane was there, but I can convince her to. It'll be my word against Zoe.
You just confessed to murder and then ran. Who in their right mind is going to believe you? How could you do this to me?
I panicked. Okay? I've been hiding in here all night trying to find a way out of this. We need to come up with a story so that we both don't end up in prison.
Ah, the old code to the open road, eh? You taking driving lessons?
I wish, but they're so expensive. Plus all the instructors I found are old and stuffy, so...
When to Tom? You not know that I was a driving guru? Well, lesson 1, driving is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Except you kind of do.
All right, okay, well, you're cruising down the Caramel Highway when all of a sudden, bang! Hazards on, danger. There's a coffee cream, what do you do?
They actually list all the chocolates on the back of the box, Tom, so...
Okay, well, what you get with me, Dylan, is somebody who teaches you how to think outside the box. Are you in?
Okay, Guru. Let's do it.
I need you to tell me everything again.
We went through it yesterday.
You just told me that you were responsible for your grandchild dying. Sorry if I haven't taken it in my stride.
Yesterday was the first time I ever said any of that out loud. And I only felt I could because I love you.
Right, well then walk me through it. Lizzie went to camp, she had a baby, and then...
Except she ran away from the camp with the baby and holed up in her friend's empty house. She was there, she decided to give the baby up, I guess.
Well, how did you know where she was?
Round there, only to find a man leaving, so I jumped back in the car and I gave chase. You know, I was upset and I was flashing him and I wanted him to stop and he wouldn't. I mean, I slammed on my brakes just in time to see his car, you know, and the noise, I can still hear it rolling down that embankment. By the time I get down there, he's dead. And that's when I see the, you know, baby blanket. And the man who I thought was the father, the man that was driving, turned out to be a social worker named Philip. Had a wife and 2 kids. So now you understand why I couldn't tell you. Because it was my fault. I killed both of them.
Got your message, what's up?
Police have been in touch again. They're exhuming Hunter's body this morning. Morning, Abe.
As they've said why they're doing this.
There's some new evidence that's come to light. Something to do with another case. I don't know.
It's awful. Bugsy not telling Goldie.
We'll deal with that when the time comes. I just thought you'd like to know. Right, come on, T. We've got a cafe to run.
Oh, flaming it. Can't be late. Come on.
It's a good job she doesn't need to get by on her brains.
It's a bit rude. It's my cousin you're talking about.
I like Teresa. It's just, it always feels like someone's crept up behind her and popped a balloon.
Do you think we should stay here tonight?
Our bedroom's like 30 seconds away.
I know, I feel bad. I mean, they're all upset.
Right, okay, so as soon as your family start to emotionally blackmail you, you grumble.
Blackmailing?
Yeah. Next minute, you'll be telling me that you want to move back in there.
No one's emotionally blackmailing me.
Right. So, what, they couldn't ring and tell you this over the phone? Right, come on, let's go to the pub as planned. We can chat about it in peace and quiet there, just the 2 of us.
Actually, I have a surprise planned.
I'll say that I met Declan at a school event through Carter. I found evidence of him being involved in gay conversion therapy. We argued and then he went for me, which is basically what happened.
Except I was the reason that you were there.
But nobody needs to know that.
This is all my fault. As a witness, I can back up what you're saying.
And then what? We both go to prison. Look, what happened was an accident. And now that I've confessed, maybe they'll go easy on me.
But you confessed and then did a runner, so who's really going to believe you? Come on, Beau, you know I'm right.
You need to stay out of this. I wish I could forget what happened, but I can't. But I know this. After everything he did, the world's a better place without your dad in it. He made this happen, not me.
I can't let you do this on your own.
If you come with me, then we'll both get locked up.
Okay. Before we do anything, why don't I go back to the village and figure out what's going on?
We're just delaying things. I need to call Zoe.
No, okay. Just let me go speak to Tony. He'll know a good lawyer. It's like you say, my dad isn't the real victim here, so just stay here whilst I sort this out, okay?
Okay.
You know, even though I could have died if it wasn't for you, I still wish you'd never been to that cottage.
I wish things could have been different for us.
Yeah, me too.
Come here.
Just promise me you'll stay here.
Promise.
God, this is weird, isn't it? No Tony and Diane and police milling about outside.
It's funny you get nervous at the sign of police. You can take the girl out McQueen's, but...
Hi, sorry we're late.
It's all my fault. I couldn't decide which outfit to wear, even though I look amazing, all of them.
I tried on 2 outfits, so shoot me.
No, it's a pleasant surprise.
Abe didn't know who was coming. I just said special guest, so it's a nice little double date we've got going on.
Not that this is a date, it's, we're just here to,
Gay crash lunch.
Exactly. So, what looks good?
Well, lasagna and garlic bread? I don't know, should I?
Go get what you want. I mean, the chicken salad sounds nice. If the layers of cheese and pasta's too much.
Salad? There's nothing on it. You go for the lasagna, girl.
No, Abe's right. He's my PT, you see. I'm trying to be good at it.
Donny, you look like you work out. What's your routine?
Thanks. Trying my best.
Can
Keeping on your feet most of the day helps, like, you know.
I wish that worked for me. When you're working long shifts at the hospital, you have to eat on the run, and it's so easy to get into bad habits.
Well, are you telling me?
Right, I'm gonna get a drink at the bar.
Yeah, I'll give you a hand.
You've landed on your feet. Abe's a real charmer.
Yeah.
Can I get an orange juice, please? Sparkling water for Cleo. Donny?
Yeah, a couple of OJs for us as well.
Listen, I wasn't trying to order for Cleo back there. It's just, well, I wanted to get into good habits.
How do you mean?
Well, I train a lot of women who hide behind lazy excuses, and I don't want her to be led astray.
Why don't I have the family liaison take the children to another room so we can talk?
This is all live, isn't it, Mum? Beau would never do this.
Why do we always get banished when something exciting's happening?
Hey, any more of that and you'll be banished for good. Go and get to your room.
You got it wrong. Beau would never hurt anyone.
Diane was there when he told me.
Well, he's been saying a lot of daft things recently. His head's all over the place after Hunter's death.
Look, I know you don't want to hear this, but we found the body of Declan Hawthorne right where Beau told me it would be.
No, there must be some explanation. I'm calling him again.
Tony.
Kitty, are you all right? Kitty, if you have any idea where Beau is, now would be the right time to speak up.
No, I'm actually just here to speak to Tony, sorry.
I've got him. Beau, are you all right? Can you hear me?
I'm okay, Dad. I'm so sorry for all this.
Try and get a location of him.
Listen, Beau, the police are here. They're saying that they found the body, so you need to be careful with anything you say, all right?
I'm so sorry. But I promise I'm gonna make this right, okay?
Listen, Beau, we're gonna sort this. Please, just tell me where you are. I'm home. He says he's home. Where is he? Beau?
Come here!
Get down!
All right?
Beau? That's my son! Get off him! Get off him! Hey, Beau! Don't say anything till we get your solicitor, all right?
I'm okay, Dad.
Just get off.
Okay.
Whatever anyone tells you, don't listen to them. I did this by myself.
Beau Ramsey, I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned, something in which you'll later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
We have to do this again.
Donny, remember what I said? Processed food is not your friend.
I feel like friends are hard to come by these days. We'll see you around.
Bye.
See ya.
Don't know she puts up with that, Abe. Even commentary on her lunch.
I thought you two hit it off.
He's a misogynist.
What? What did he do?
Forget it. Let's get out of here.
Hear all them sirens?
Yeah, it's probably the food police in case you ordered dessert.
Should we just go?
Dave's moved back in then. I could hear him snoring in the living room.
That's still TBC.
Well, I hope you make him work for it.
I will. Dave, why did Lizzie think that her baby had been adopted?
Police just assumed it was an accident, so they didn't bother investigating.
Did you know who the father was?
No idea. I was just trying to protect my daughter.
But then, why didn't another social worker tell Lizzie what had happened to her baby?
I intercepted the call. Managed to persuade them it was better coming from me, her father.
Oh, and you didn't tell her?
They held a funeral for my granddaughter. I stood at the back staring at that tiny coffin, knowing it was all my fault. And I swore to myself that day that Lizzie will never find out. No idea how hard it is to live your life pretending you're a decent father, knowing it's a lie.
You could have confessed.
I don't expect you to believe this, but Everything I did was to protect my family, to protect Lizzie. I'd catch her crying sometimes, and I knew it was just because she was wondering if she'd done the right thing giving the baby up. So how could I tell her the truth? I'd rather my daughter lived in ignorance than break her heart all over again.
Lizzie lived her life hoping that her daughter was happy and loved. That is a good thing. And what happened was a horrible accident. And I have seen how you care for your kids, me and Hilton. That is the real you, not the man who made one awful mistake.
You really believe that?
I have to, because that is the man that I fell in love with. Or is that a lie too?
We found the body of Declan Hawthorne where you told us it was hidden. Beau, where is Ivan Hawthorne?
I don't know who that is.
The night Declan died. Walk us through what happened.
I found out Declan was involved in conversion therapy. I went to confront him and then he went for me. But what happened was an accident.
So you discovered he was targeting pupils, then went to his home to confront him?
Actually, no. Sorry. I was out driving and I got lost. He lives in the countryside, so I stopped to ask for directions.
Oh, and it just so happens it was his cottage that you stopped at. Eh?
Who was with you at the cottage?
No one.
Then how did you discover that he was practicing conversion therapy? Was he doing it himself?
No, I found that out beforehand.
Declan helped run the SBU meetings at the high school Ro was asked to attend. Was it the treatment of Ro why you were so angry?
Oh, this has nothing to do with Ro.
But your visit to Declan House was premeditated.
I've just told you I was lost.
See, now, this is what's confusing me, Beau. You're out in the middle of nowhere. Not a living soul for miles around. So why did you go to such elaborate lengths to hide that body?
I panicked. I've never seen anyone die in front of me before.
No, it doesn't sound like you panicked. A lot of heavy lifting moving a body as well.
I've just told you I was by myself.
Except yesterday when we spoke, you told me you didn't act alone.
You must have misheard me then.
Beau, your story's full of holes. And to a judge, it's going to sound like you specifically went there to kill this man. You'll be facing a life sentence for murder.
Listen, son. When we find your accomplice, which we will, I suspect we'll find the motive too.
Beau, the only thing that can help you right now is the truth. So on the night that Declan died, who was with you?
Do you know, Abe, I really don't like these little comments that you keep making about people. You did it about Teresa earlier.
I don't like your family or anyone else trying to manipulate you.
My family love me.
Right, okay, next minute you'll be telling me that Donny and Lisbeth aren't into each other.
What they are, though.
Then why are you going on with the lie?
Because she's just signed her divorce papers from Zane. Maybe she wants to, I don't know, take things slow.
She's taking you for a fool! Do you know what? I don't want to get into an argument, all right? I'm probably best just to spend the night with my mum.
What? Abe, no.
No, I'm not the one that's manipulating you here, okay? Or lying to you, Cleo. Unless that's what you think passes for a healthy relationship.
Of course I don't.
You need to figure out, right, who you can trust, me or your family? The ones who are blackmailing you.
Right. Well, can you just let him know that we're thinking of him? Thank you. Right. There's Beau's solicitor. We're keeping him in overnight.
Poor Beau must be terrified.
Kitty, did you have any clue that Beau was mixed up in this?
Of course not.
You tell the truth.
Why was I lie?
Because you lied about your ID.
That doesn't mean I'm lying about this, though, does it?
Well, if you know anything that can help him, please don't hold back. Come on, we better go and tell the kids.
What would you have done if the driver of the car had been the father and you'd caught him? Would you have hurt him? You were angry enough to drive him off the road.
We've been over this.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I've just got so many questions. Why didn't you tell any of this to Honor?
Because I asked them not to. Same as I asked them not to talk to you. I mean, I had to pay them off, Cindy. I'm not lying. I told you all of this in confidence because I trust you. So what else do I need to say or do to get you to trust me?
I'm sorry. I thank you for trusting me with this.
Cindy, I love you.
I love you too.
Good evening, Kay.
Are you looking for Tony or something?
Actually, I'm here for you. I wanted to apologise. I thought the body we found would turn out to be the real Kitty Draper.
Well, given I am the real Kitty Draper, you can consider yourself forgiven. Now, if that's everything, I'd like to get an early night.
Do you care about Beau? Because he certainly cares about you.
Why would you say that?
The way he's lying to protect you. He's been charged with murder, with a probable life sentence. And Kitty Draper may not have been the victim, but someone was there when it happened, and I suspect that person to be you.
And why do you think it's me?
Because you were both in a relationship until recently. And I saw you at Hunter's graveside acting very strangely.
You're just fishing now.
You know, maybe if a judge were to hear that Beau was acting in self-defense, it could help you both. But right now, Beau only has one thing working in his favor.
And what's that?
He confessed. So the only way for you to save yourself is if you confess too. Before it's too late.